Two town halls as different as the candidates themselves. President Trump pressed by moderator Savannah Guthrie, declining to denounce the QAnon conspiracy theory.
I know nothing about QAnon.
I just told you.
I know very little. You told me, but what you tell me doesn't necessarily make it fact. I hate to say that. I know nothing about it.
The FBI has dubbed QAnon a domestic terrorism threat. On coronavirus, the president refusing to directly answer whether he supports a disputed herd immunity approach.
Do you support herd immunity as a strategy? Essentially just let people get sick.
The cure cannot be worse than the problem itself.
Medical experts say it would result in far more deaths. When pushed on his finances, the president didn't deny owing more than $400 million in loans.
Are you confirming that, yes, you do owe some $400 million?
What I'm saying is that it's a tiny percentage of my net worth.
That sounds like yes.
Who he owes that money to is why this matters so much. If, for example, it was a foreign entity who wants special favors, we need to know that information. And right now, the president still hasn't answered.
And on health care?
Your administration is about to go to the Supreme Court to argue to throw out the rest of Obamacare, which includes the protections for pre-existing conditions.
That's right.
So your administration is in court right now trying to get rid of that protection.
In order to replace it with a much better health care at a much lower price.
President Trump still hasn't introduced a health care plan, despite repeated promises to do so. Democratic nominee Joe Biden taking aim at the president for his handling of the coronavirus crisis.
When a president doesn't wear a mask or makes fun of folks like me when I was wearing a mask for a long time, then, people say, well, it mustn't be that important.
And acknowledging that his support for the 1994 crime bill was a mistake.
Here's where the mistake came. The mistake came in terms of what the states did locally.
The law widely blamed for increasing mass incarceration of people of color. The former VP now vowing to make clear his stance on packing the Supreme Court.
And they'll have a right to know where I stand before they vote.
So you'll come out with a clear position before Election Day?
Yes.
Biden asked what it would say about the country if he loses.
I hope that it doesn't say that we are as racially, ethnically, and religiously at odds with one another as it appears the president wants us to be.
Jeff Bennett, NBC News, the White House.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.